Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Mixed Media Frenzy. That's where we all take the same sketch or layout, and today it's a layout, and use it as our inspiration, and I'll come up with something different. And it does look like it's an 8.5 by 11, but I'm going to do a 12 by 12. And I'm going to do that picture of my grandson Kyler, and he is on the creek, and he's floating, and it kind of made me think of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn and all this stuff, and them going down the river. So I have some Echo Park, Neverland, Neverland, with Peter Pan. Same difference, kind of, sort of. So I fussy cut a bunch of pieces out of one of the papers, well, two different papers, before I got started so that I would have them and could just go ahead and do the layout. But the water that's in the picture does not look blue, so I felt kind of funny using blue. It looks green. And there's all kinds of bushes along each side. And so the water has a tendency to look more green. Now, if there's some beach there, it don't look quite as green, but this looked pretty green. So I am using the green. If y'all don't like green, you may not like it but green's my favorite color. And I'm using, well, it's watercolors what I'm using. And I'm going to put my paint on there, and then I'm going to set aside a few minutes just so it'll dry just a little bit, not much, because I don't want it completely to dry, but I didn't want it quite as watery because it is watercolor. And then I'm going to pull out one of those wipies and scrunch it up so that I can add a little bit of texture to my layout. And it does, you can tell looking at the layout that there is some texture. And kind of reminds you of bubbles, kind of, sort of. At least it does me. But I'm double matting my photo. There is some red in the raft that he is on, and it's kind of a mellow red. And so there was paper in here that was about the same color. Well, it looks really close to me. And then there was green, so I'm mounting it with the reddish looking color and then the green. And I figured this dried long enough. So now I scrunched up my wipey, and you can see the difference on the video. At least I can, where it's making a different kind of texture there. And I did gesso this to start with so that it wouldn't dry too fast, so I'd be able to do this. But I just wanted to try something different. One of the papers that I fussy cut out is others, and then I cut out things that Peter Pan, would have. Uh, it's got like the crocodile and treasure and a spyglass and there's the pirate's flag, and I'm going to put it on there too. Anyway, there's quite a few things, and so I fussy cut them all out, and I'm going to mount each one of them. I'm not going to have them just hanging out there in the water. They're going to be on a feather, and I'm just going to scatter them around. And as you can tell, I couldn't make up my mind where I wanted anything. And I just kept moving it, moving it. I did cut part of that out so you wouldn't have to watch me not being able to make up my mind. I took my Heidi Swap Imagine and I cut it out 3 times, so I'm going to have a triple layer here because I'm going to put it on the top of my picture like they have the love on top of theirs. Only mine's going to be imagined because, like, imagine he's going down the river with pirates or Peter Pan or Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. I don't know. But I thought I might as well play with this because I couldn't really think of anything else to do with it. But yeah, some of the stuff's on foam tape, some isn't. And oh, and I did lose my little dots for my word. So I just took that punch land there to the right and made me some more. But I did make it for, 3 high, just like I did the word. But I had like one little piece when there should have been 6. So I had to make do there. And if I, while I'm doing this and y'all are watching, I would tell you, make sure you look down there below to see the other gals that are doing the Mixed Media Frenzy, and check out their layouts and see what they did with this layout as their inspiration. I'm sure there's going to be a nice variety here. And yeah, and oh, and there is a Facebook page now. I knew there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, there's a Facebook page, and you can go put your layout on there and do the same. Use the same layout as inspiration and post it in there so we can see what all you are doing with yours. But it is fun checking everybody's out. And the more the merrier, because you get to see more ideas when you're looking. One of the things that I fussy cut out is a parrot, and of course I had to give him front and center because he's such a pretty bird. I mean, he's got a nice long tail, and I thought, oh gosh, he's so cute. I got to put him on there. But yeah, I had to put him front and center. And I think I'm about done. All I think I got left to do, well, I'm putting some things on foam tape apparently. But if you look over to the left next to my little dish, upside down where you cannot tell, it's freckled fawn enamel. Well, it's dots and stars and hearts. Only thing is, they're crystals, the ones I'm going to end up using, and they kind of reminded me of bubbles. They may not remind y'all of bubbles, but they did me. And kind of, they're not exactly 100% clear. They're a light yellow. And so I thought, well, if I put them on the green, maybe they'll look more green. They don't. They still look yellow, but I left them there anyway because I thought, well, I think it's cute and it does look like bubbles to me. So I went ahead and put every one of the rounded ones. And there was only 2 stars. 2, not 3, 2. I mean, they had other colors, but they only had 2 of this color. And I put them on here. I couldn't resist. I thought, oh, well, I can have 2 instead of 3. Maybe nobody will be looking all over for the third one. I'll be the only one that don't know it's there. And you all, of course. But yeah, that'll be it. That's it. That's my layout. And links will be down there below for the other gals so you can check theirs out. And later today, there will be a video for the 30 days of sketches. If they load up at the same time, one of them somehow don't get no views at all. There might be 12 views, 20 at the most. So I got to make sure they are separate. So y'all know it's there. It makes me wonder if you just don't get notifications or what. But yeah, I thought I'll just wait. And it will be later today, but it will be today. Well, I'm saying today, but this isn't today. But on Friday. But yeah, I thought I was done, but I forgot. I pulled out the Tim Holtz word thing, and I'm looking right at my layout. And the words say explore, pretend, journey, adventure, magic, believe, and brave boy. I thought they'd go really good with my theme of Peter Pan / Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn / Kyler on his little raft. But yeah, really, this time that's it. That's my layout. If you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.